What is going on, YouTube? Check this out. We have the Mini riding on top of the Mavic 2 Pro. Why is that? Because I want to compare the cameras running at 2.7K on the Mini and the Mavic 2 Pro at exactly the same time with the same lighting conditions at the same place. This is the way to do it. This video is a series of videos that's going to compare the camera on the Mini to the Fimi and the Xeno with the Mini riding on top of it, each one of those drones. So above me here, I'll put it in the playlist so you guys can watch those other two videos of the Fimi and the Xeno with the Mini on top of it. That was a mouthful. Alright, thanks for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you like the content of this channel, hit that subscribe button, guys. Show me some love back. Alright, thank you for watching. Let's get into the video. Alright, so let's put the camera at 20 degrees. And I'm going to put this camera down at 20 degrees. Okay. So there we are. %79 battery already. Alright guys, so it's time to talk about the cameras and the differences between the cameras, and I've used this diagonal split screen to give you that effect with the Mini on top, the Mavic 2 Pro on the bottom. Yeah, see the cars, see the trees, see the grass difference. Which camera do you prefer? I really am looking forward to reading your comments. Which camera you prefer, the Mavic 2 Pro or the Mini? I myself love the Mavic 2 Pro because of the fact that you're shooting 100 megabits a second, so you can extract a lot more information out of it. There's the Mavic 2 Pro's nose coming into the scene again. But like I was saying, the Mavic Mini only has 40 megabits a second, so in post you can't extract as much information out of it as you can in the Mavic 2 Pro. So you can do a lot more processing with your video to make it look the way you want, depending on what mood you want to portray. Alright, so I'm continually adjusting the video. That's why it's glitchy. The two videos are like a puzzle I'm trying to put together in post. And it's kind of a hard thing to do because the gimbals react differently to the G-forces put on it as the drone turns or moves one way or another. So that's why you'll see kind of a hiccup in the videos, because that's what I'm doing, trying to make the puzzle fit together. Alright, getting back to the video. This is one of my favorite comparison shots of the diagonal split screen, because as the line moves down, or shall we say the drone moves, you can see the reflections on the buildings. and the contrast in the trees and the grass. And now we're going to hit water and the railroad tracks. And that gives us a really good opportunity to see what each camera does under those conditions. All right, once again, I look forward to reading your comments and your thoughts and your insight on this style of comparison. All right, I'm going to be quiet, let the video roll, and let the music play. Enjoy, guys.
In '06 I had a jump shot. My older cousins always tried to get my lungs hot. At 19 I said I found God. Was superstitious for a gold cross. At Venice Beach skateboard dreams. Me and my sister, we used to kiss thieves. A couple summers in the ocean breeze. Time with our father back when he was clean. The world will never slow down. It don't ever know how. Some days I really wish I had a little more time. It's moving by so fast. When all my time is past, I think all the pictures in my last thoughts will be the memory snapshots. So I played drums. I made my home on a tour bus. Yeah, I was gone most months. Friends stopped calling till there was no one. Family said that they were missing me. Tried not to let it get to me, no. The sand was moving so quickly, and I felt there was something I was missing. The world will never slow down. It don't ever know how. Some days I really wish I had a little more time. It's moving by so fast. When all my time is past, I think all the pictures in my last thoughts will be the memory snapshots. So maybe I should take my time and soak it in.
Okay, that was a pretty good song. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Now we're looking at the historic Tredegar ironworks that was used by the Confederates to make heavy iron stuff like guns and ship parts. And you can see some of those being displayed here in this national park next to the James River. As you can see, it's a popular place, and it's a very beautiful place. So I am now going to bring the drone back. And as usual, as this shot here from my GoPro looks so nice and beautiful, I'm going to run out of batteries at the wrong time. I can't believe it ran out of batteries, but it did. Okay. So I'm going to continue to explain what's going on and the creative process of making this video. So one of the things that I wanted to show you guys here was the detail in the grass along with the water. And then I'm going to move up here to the War Museum that's under renovation. They're adding some new sections to it. And it's such a cool area, right, overlooking such a pretty place. And you can see all the construction work being done there with the crane there. But let's get back to the video. Look at the definitions of the trees and grass and all the other structures that the drones pan And there's the ugly head of the Mavic 2 Pro again showing up. But yeah, look at the buildings. I think the Mavic 2 Pro video looks so much better, right? Yeah, check it out. You see the definition of the trees. It looks so much better in my opinion than the Mini. Oh, and by the way, I did some post-processes on the Fimi X8 video, and it came out so much better. Again, that video is shot in 100 megabits a second, so you can get a lot of the details out of it in post. And when I did the post-processing on the Fimi X8 video, oh my gosh, it came out so nice. Almost as nice as this Mavic 2 Pro video. So I'm going to have to post that and show you what it looks like. Alright, getting back to this video. Look at the water definition. Which camera do you prefer? I know which one I prefer, but I look forward to reading what you prefer. Okay, this is actually a pretty cool shot that shows you the differences between the camera, because not only you see all the shadows in the trees and the railroad tracks, but also the bridge, right? What is the look that you like? The clinical look of the Mini or the richness of the Mavic 2 Pro? It's a great opportunity here to see the differences between the two cameras. Alright, I am going to go ahead and be quiet again and let the video roll and let it play out. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks. So there it is, guys. So what is up, guys? This video is about the Mavic 2 Pro with the Mini on top of it. See it right there, guys? Crazy, right? Yeah, so if you guys like this video, just give me a thumbs up. If you like the content, hit that subscribe button. Wow. Let's get into the video. So this is how the Mini was mounted on top. A little Velcro strap allowed me to mount it right on top of the drones. And I have this little foam adapter that I made for it with the channel right down the middle so the Mini can get air. So, right, let me go ahead and turn this off. So it's a beautiful day here in November. I really had a great time flying the Mavic 2 Pro with the Mini on top. So beautiful day out here in November. So this is November 21st. I got my Mini yesterday, and I made this bracket for it. I shouldn't say bracket, but this little adapter that allows the Mini to sit on top of the drones, and you're going to see a series of videos with the Mini riding on top of each one of the drones. So the series is going to be comparing the camera of the Fimi, the Xeno, and the Mavic 2 Pro against the Mini. And the Mini, it's hitchhiking a ride on top of each one of the drones like so. You can see it. So that way it gives you a comparison of the video. It's exactly the same view at the same time with the same lighting conditions. So, you know, a lot of you guys have been telling me that it's not a fair comparison of my camera comparisons because of the fact that, you know, different lighting conditions at different times. Yeah, you're right. Because I can't fly 2 drones up and down this river here at the same time. I mean, I could try, but I could probably lose one of my drones, and I really don't want to do that. I've already lost a Spark that way and don't want to lose any more. So I was super nervous flying because, you know, if I made a mistake, I lost 2 drones, right? And I'd never done anything like this before, and I'm not sure anybody else has. But I decided to give it a go anyway, and it turned out the risk was worth taking because I'm sure the results are going to be beautiful when I get back and look at the videos. They're going to be perfect comparison because of the fact that, you know, we're flying on the same platform with 2 different cameras, right? So yeah, so here it is, right here. This is the setup. So, you know, one of the things that I was nervous about is the fact that, you know, I didn't know if this thing was going to shift one way or another in flight, and then it would catch a prop and then just, you know, cause both the aircraft to come down, right? So the downsides of doing this is that, you know, if something goes wrong, you're taking 2 drones out at once. So yeah, it was a calculated risk. I started with the FEMI first because I knew I had the same kind of motors, a lot of horsepower. It's a very powerful drone, and today you can buy it for $388. So that's the reason why I flew the FEMI first, because it's really at the same price point as this guy. But I believe you get more value out of the FEMI because of the fact that you can fly it faster, you can get better resolutions, and you can tweak the camera a little bit more. Granted, this camera is probably going to be a little better algorithms for the compressions, but the FEMI is continually upgrading its firmware, and I believe they're eventually going to catch up to some of the functions that we see in the software on the DJI Go app, or in this case, the DJI Fly app. Okay, so that's the comparison I wanted to make, is drones under $400, right? Because I believe that today the FEMI is probably the best value for under $400. Today you can buy it at $388 from Alibaba. And the Xeno, I mean, it is still a great value for under $300. You can get 4K camera stabilized video. So yeah, that was my thoughts. Why I was doing all this is to test this guy. I mean, it was a great opportunity because this guy is so light that I knew the FEMI could pick it up and carry it, right? And fly it around. So yeah, I mean, super stoked, super nervous, all at once.